Hey, good evening, guys. Well, we're just wrapping the day up here. A lot of stuff left already. There's one more wagon. Those are my forks. A lot of the inventory's gone. Now all the cattle are still here. Justin's down there still feeding them. Yeah, just a bale press, a couple gates. They dug through the post. There's still some good ones there yet. Need 20, I guess, the last guy. Quite a journey, quite an experience. If you ever want to think about having a farm auction, you always want to make sure you have a good auctioneer company to work with. John Hess has been excellent. He had one of the ladies come up from the office and help me today, and I'm exhausted. We had beams that were not even out yet, and I was trying to fill orders and stuff, and a lot of people came from long distance, and you try to want to cater to that. Yeah, just totally different. So we got 4 bales of corn and fodder. The guy's coming back for them here sometime. I'm gonna go over here, get the skid loader yet, and scrape up some of that fodder so it don't blow around too bad. The guy didn't come today before the barn, so I'm not sure when they're gonna come over to start looking to tear that apart. Yeah, just wanted to do a quick update. The grain bin left. You'll see some pictures throughout the videos, and just another sunset on the farm. The guy with the corn silage, that he's going to come here next week, clean that all up one time. Hey, good morning, guys. It's the day after the sale. Well, we have a lot of exciting news, and I'm very happy. I'm going to say that right off the bat because some of you guys won't understand, but how we run our operations and stuff like that. And so the big barn did sell. It sold for $19,000 plus a 10% buyer's premium on top of that. So that was really good. And we got done around, I think it was right around 8:30 last night, running through everything through, and it just, there were some items went really high and others were just there, but overall it was very good. Some of the prices I remember, and I think the bin sold for $2,200, which that was a very good price, and for the bin. Out here, what I'm doing this morning is pulling everything out to get ready to go, so nothing is tying us up. So we pulling equipment out and we'll just line it up. So if somebody does come get it, or if they need me to pull them down to wherever they're going, I don't know where any of this goes so far. So I don't have any names or addresses or anything. But what we do is we're gonna, if we get a phone call and we need to deliver a piece of equipment, we'll deliver it. We'll put it on a schedule and get it out of here as soon as we can. So the wagons, they all brought excellent prices, all plus new prices. Some of the wagons I didn't have very much money invested in, but yeah, very, very happy with that. So we'll go around the barn here and I'll just kind of show you what we were doing. So I started here around 7 o'clock, I guess. All the gates, I'm very impressed, even with these cheaper gates. This stuff here is unreal. I bought this at a sale for a few dollars, and that sold for 100 and something, I believe. So, and we had some bent gates. They all brought good money, light damage. The tobacco lamp did very well. The fence posts, first 10 brought $10 a piece, and the rest all 5. So that paid to pull them out of there. The wire brought good money too. I was really surprised. Corn fodder, I think, was $35 a bale, which I was happy with that. And yeah, so what I'm doing here is just lining things up. You can see things moved around here a little bit. The bale box, I think that brought $5.50, which I was happy for that. I had it quite a few years, and so everybody's going to the smaller boxes, so they're a little harder to get rid of. But it had the scales on it, and yeah, it was like new condition, but it'll go to a good home. You can see there's some wear. We put a lot of bale through it and stuff there. And so again, I was very happy with that. The diesel tank and the fuel tank really jumped up there. The diesel tank I think was 2,100 and 2,200 for the gas, I think. These are just rough figures. I don't have them in front of me, but just by sitting there watching the auction, and then there's a 10% buyer's premium on top of that yet. So that was really great. Little gates over here. The highlight for me was that we had this bell sitting out front. And this came with the farm, and I had a lot of interest in it. And one of the guys wanted to know if it was for sale, and I said, well, I don't have a tag number for it yet, but yeah. So I don't know how old it is. I don't know anything about it, but it's a nice looking bell, and that brought $160. And some might say, well, that was cheap or dirt cheap, but again, it came with a farm, and we enjoyed it. We took pictures with it with the kids and stuff, but yeah, that was a little highlight of me, just how much interest was in that bell. I didn't see any markings or anything on it, and somebody might have, I don't know. This piles of lumber, unreal what this used lumber brought. We did sell the hoses. They only brought $2, and they're good hoses, but again, stuff sits around and it gets frail, and all different lengths, and everything changes when you change to a new farm. But these panels, I mean, they took off at the last minute. I've seen things go up to $300 and some, and we had these all in here at 2015, and very good. Another thing that really caught my eye was this sewing machine. That was $450, so that was a really good buy for somebody. And so you guys seen all this stuff, so I'm just going to do some highlights of certain things. Here we had the strobe lights that we took off the 7290R. One didn't work, one did, and they brought $60 plus 10% buyer's premium. Those didn't bring enough money, but again, it's not going to fit my operation. I hope someone young that's doing produce or something and needs to spread the front wheels to match the back, you can do that. The milker and the milk pump brought good money, $425 or $450 for that, and $375 for that. The water bowls, all the water bowls brought $300, $310, somewhere around there. You know, the tobacco shears brought good money. So I'm just going through here again, just highlighting some things that are very happy. The cattle sales, and we're going to talk about one animal only. That was the red one and the black calf. I'll throw a picture in here at some point. And $2,400 plus 10% buyer's premium on that. So I was very happy with that. There was probably a couple of matched that in there. I haven't had anything to figure up yet, but yeah. So now it's time to get this stuff hauled out of here. We got tobacco rails. Oh yeah, the tobacco rails did really well in the one bay. I think they were like $45 or $48 for bay one, and that's a piece. And so yeah, I'm really happy with these high markets of lumber and stuff. Things really took off, and I guess I got a little flack about selling the ladder, but I got the ladder for free, and I don't know what it sold for, $25 or $35. So you know, you can't go wrong. This motor brought brand new price. There was nothing wrong with it, but that brought brand new price. And sometimes selling the auctions, you can win, you can lose, but overall we did very well. So we're going to walk up here to the barn here next, and then down to the cattle. And the TMR mixer brought $5,000. That was a little light, but again, we got quite a few good years out of it. It did need new knives. We mentioned that in sales, so it's nothing like we're hiding. But I was very happy with that, and I don't have the stress of this building to take down, so I get to watch it come down and enjoy it. If I want to help, I can help if they need extra help. The manure scraper did bring $750. That sits right over there. That was really good. So you have your highs and lows, but I always look for the good in things. So this is bay 1 here. That did very well. Bay 2, bay 3, and bay 4. The bay 1 and bay 3 and bay 5 that did excellent, because you were getting a lot more pieces of lumber, but these two bays just got the rails. And I think if you go to Hess Auction Group, you'll see some of the prices and stuff. So, and I just want to give a little plug here for John. John Hess is one of the owners. He did an excellent job with this online auction, and a lot of people said it wouldn't work. We're dealing with this virus that was coming through, and I just didn't have a lot of stuff here, so I tried to explain that. If you guys would go back on my videos, you could see kind of what we sold down at the MM Weaver sale. But I'm very happy, and that's all that matters, I guess. And I mentioned that 3 or 4 times. And if we get the opportunity to haul these rails and get to make some money on that side too, and we'll just keep moving. The little white building I think sold for $350 or $375, which, another, again, you got your highs and lows. The cattle, I was very happy with the prices, and again, this girl right here, I think there's 109. They brought really good prices, and yeah. So now we gotta weigh the animals, and we're hoping there's lots of 10s, or someone might have bought, I don't know. I didn't even get to study that stuff, but whatever happened. But all that matters, we're happy, and I think a lot of other people are going to be happy with the quality of cattle they got, and what the stuff here is on the farm, how we took care of it over the years. But yeah, so let's go down here. I did have an offer for a guy who was interested in the trailer. We didn't have that on the auction block, but I told him, well, we want $10,000 for it, and he thought it was a little too big, but he was really interested in it. So for now, he'll take it to the new farm and use it to help move things up and get on to the next jobs in our lives. The corn silage, that sold for $35 a ton. So I was very happy with that. Again, I'd like to see a little bit more maybe, but then you got to add that 10% buyer's premium on that, and it's all going to be weighed, and so we'll know what's out there then, and make the best of it. Again, I'm trying to show some of the highlights that I was very happy with, and you know, the mixer, I was happy with that price. We had a lot of good years with it, and we took good care of it, and it looks new, and hopefully it gives the next guy a lot of good mixing time and stuff. So yeah, so there they are. They're all waiting to see what's next on their agenda and where they're going to go. But and then all these rails, all the metal work in this barn sold very, very high. Water, again, the water is sold, so very happy. We'll go add more here to the video as we're loading and stuff, and bring you guys along. All right, guys, here it's later on in the afternoon. We got one load out, and then we have another truck coming here for the lumber. And then tomorrow's the big day, but they're coming to get the TMR mixer tomorrow morning. So I cleaned it up, and I got anything I had for it ready to go. I brought those fuel tanks over. You've seen that in the earlier video. So that's all leaving here tomorrow. So I just got everything organized really good here today. Guys coming for 10,000 left tomorrow, plus those other 2 skids. And corn fodder leaves tomorrow. So yeah, we're moving out stuff. I did go over and pull the vent pipe out of the little white building where these used to sit, if you remember some of the videos, or if you're new, you don't. So that pulled out of the building. That white building's leaving tomorrow morning too. I didn't get any phone calls on the fuel tanks here yet, but we have them there ready to go. The bail box and the cultivator there, I'll just let in here until he comes. So we're just sitting, and every time somebody calls or something, we try to line them up today so we can keep things moving here. Alright, guys, we just had a pickup here. A guy picked up this pile of lumber. He was here a couple minutes ago. I didn't videotape it, but he got 10 posts, all this lumber here, and a couple pieces up there of the fence post, and some of those were 16 foot, and he only had like a 6-foot bed on a little truck, a little Ranger. And so I said, you need a piece of red flag on the back, and I didn't have anything, so I found a piece of sandpaper. It was red on the back. So we taped it to the back. It looked pretty funny. And so I was laughing, they were laughing, and I said, whatever works, but it must be red. So it was red. So he came through and he picked out 10 posts, and looks like the last guy will get the rest of them. I believe he bought the rest of the post, but yeah, so the lath are leaving here tomorrow morning. I'm not sure what's going to else happen here, but just keep bringing along. All right, what we're trying to do here is keep everybody moving through here. So this is one order here. This goes to an Amishman down in Peach Bottom, Pennsylvania. So he bought all these lath. So now when he pulls in here in the trailer, we have all the tags on his steel bill will match. I'll check them off, and then I'll sign his paperwork. So by signing the paperwork, it's saying that he got the right lath, he got the right lot numbers, and if something happens, it's my fault. So because my signature's on it. So he'll be here in the first thing in the morning with this lot load, 13 skids here. So yeah. All right, it's the next day here, guys, and they're going to be coming here shortly to take the grain bin down. And so he said he didn't need any help. So evidently they're bringing a trailer, I guess, to back onto it and remove it. So that's going to take them probably a little time here this morning to get that done, cutting the wires and stuff, and so that's going to be gone. It's kind of exciting at the same time. You know, you ever see one piece at a time leave, and TMR mixer leaving this morning. The cattle are still here. We're going to be feeding that wheat leach out behind. The guy that bought the corn silage, he seemed to be a little bit concerned that we're going to use any of his feed that he bought now. So I said, nope, we'll just feed a wheat leach. So today I got my little buddy with me, and so it's going to be a little harder to load stuff, but we'll survive. All right, guys, well, the grain bin's down, and there it goes to its new home. We're getting ready to load the TMR mixer next. All right, well, we had a new skid loader just show up here, a 330G. We're gonna get ready to load these bales, corn fodder. This is our third load here for the day. Things are going pretty good. Got a nice John Deere out here.